Hey guys, welcome back. So, I'm working on this 36 Ford 5 window. And I have got the clip on the chassis, and I am trying my best to figure out a way to get the tubs lined with styrene. I've never done this before, and I don't know what to do. I mean, right now I'm trying with some like clear window material. I just don't know what to do. And I've struggled and I've struggled and I've struggled and I've worked with this thing and I just don't know what to do. And I thought, with this channel, I've gained a lot of friendships and people that have a lot more knowledge than I do. So I thought it would be cool if you guys were here and I just called somebody and let's see what they have to say and we'll work through this. So I'll give them a call. And let's see. Hey Tim. Hey, it's Matthew. How you doing? Got a question. Yeah, I got a question about this 36. I've tried to add that rear clip to. I was talking to you the other day about. Is there any way that you could give me some advice on what to do here? Oh, okay. All right. Bye. Hello, come in. Well, how do you like that? Well, you ask and you shall receive. I thought that I would just have a friend over and a friend over, and we'd talk about this just for a few minutes. Not really. Hey, my friend Tim's here. Tim K. Tim Custom. And we would set the camera up and just have a quick discussion and just talk about model stuff. How about that? You good?
I can talk about model.
Got a few minutes?
I got a few.
You're just in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I needed some parts. It looks like there's some parts in here.
Okay, well we'll figure something out. All right, good deal. Let's have a talk.
All right, here we go.
All right, so anyway, phone a friend works great, especially when your friend's here already. You probably know that was staged, but anyway, it was kind of corny, honestly. It was. Anyway, Tim was just passing through, and he thought he'd stop by and we'd shoot the breeze and talk model cars and stuff. But yeah, hey, he said, "What should we talk about?" I said, "Well, it's better to just not have a plan and just kind of go at it aimlessly." But before we started this segment of the video, because from the phone call to now was, 20 minutes or so? It's cold in here too, by the way, and we got the heat off. It's cold as heck in South Georgia right now. But he was telling me about my 36 here, and constructive criticism is good, especially when a friend does it. When a total stranger does it, it can be good, but it can come across kind of offensive if you don't know the person. But if you know the person, then they tell you something's, maybe you're doing it wrong.
There's no wrong way to do it. Yeah. You just need to do it.
I still might not.
And are you doing it?
Well, so, and you guys probably can't see this we're trying to squeeze into a camera frame, but he was looking.
He's got most of the clamps going on here.
So I was just trying to figure out some way to tub this thing and make the tubs where they I don't know what I'm doing, and honestly this couldn't have worked out better. But tell them what you told me about what you thought maybe I was going about this wrong.
Well, I think that you're trying to make parts fit that don't fit, and you can spend a lot of time messing around with parts that just aren't going to fit when it could be easier and faster just to make parts that fit.
He's trying to talk me out of using my 3D printed tub that I've made my mind up that I'm going to use.
And that's good. It's, it's a nice detailed part, but it is designed for something else.
Yeah, like a 66 Chevy 2.
Well, maybe you should build a 66 Chevy 2.
No, I'm building a 36 5-window Ford.
You need a tub, a tubbed out thing if it's a 36 Ford. And maybe you can't 3D print that.
Yeah, because I don't design anything. I don't know how to design yet. So,
well, you don't need a design for 3D print. All you need is some evergreen.
Yeah, I got it.
Where's all your... Yeah, you got it right here. Look,
man.
Look, it's right here.
Look at this.
Oh, you need more.
I got
that should be up top. You get some of this. What is this? This is the 2x2. You need like 2x3.
2x3?
Yeah, because...
I probably have 2x3.
Yeah. 2x2.
That's square.
Yes, a square.
Yeah, I might not have 2x3 then, because I haven't
Well,
seen
what you need is to think is like in millimeters versus inches.
Uh-huh.
And so 2 millimeters in 25th scale is 2 inches.
Yeah, it's pretty close to inches, yeah.
And so I would say you use 2x3.
Okay.
Which would be 2 inches by 3 inches in 25th scale. And just make some frame rails. And if they don't come out the first time, you make it again.
Yeah. Have you ever watched his channel? He's done this kind of stuff and he makes it look easy, or at least I don't know the parts that are off frame or off camera that I don't know if they're really easy, but when he's done with it, he makes it look easy. And so he's telling me this, and he makes it seem easy that I can do this, but I've never done that. I've never really scratch built anything.
Should we scratch build something?
Let's just scratch that. I don't know, but
scratch build something.
Scratch build something?
Yeah.
Like what?
A frame.
You really want to show me how to do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is it something that you can just?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to like hose your bench here.
Yeah, we can do that. We just take it all and just do this right here. Just push it all like
let's
that.
do that.
Okay. All right. We'll stance the camera.
Okay, so I see you have like all of the clamps going on here.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But the issue here is you have a frame here and frame here. And your frames need to combine and be one.
Yeah.
And so what you do instead of making all of this, even though, we know that kind of fits, is you just use some evergreen. And this is some stuff you had. This is HO scale 6x12, which is probably close, but it's 1.68 by 3.43 millimeters.
Okay.
I like to use 2x3.
2x3.
It's close enough.
And you say a millimeter is close to an inch in scale.
In 25th scale.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just take these sticks, and once we measure, I'm going to just kind of eyeball it, because that's what we're doing here. And maybe kind of just start with a piece like that. Don't worry about those
You
ones.
dropped it again.
That's burn pile. Keeps you warm.
Well, we need that right now.
And then you got that. And then what I'll do is I'll line them up.
He doesn't cut all the way through either. He just breaks it.
Basically, you just put a mark on it. You score it, and then it snaps. And so those pieces, they're close enough. And so now we need a piece that's going to kind of go down like this. And I'm kind of giving you the extreme abbreviated part. And so I'm going to just...
And I don't have a pencil that he needed.
Yeah. Matthew needs a pencil.
Mechanical pencil.
I like mechanical pencils because they have fine lead. And you don't have to sharpen them. One less thing on the workbench. And so we're kind of just line that back up. Again, score it. And that's going to be a tough snap right there.
Got some pliers right there.
Oh, you don't need them pliers.
You don't want to use my tools. Listen at him.
There we go. And so these are just going to butt up. And what do you think about that little triangle piece?
I'll cut it off.
That's exactly right. So where's your glue? Do you have any glue around here?
I do. What kind of glue do you like?
I like El Cheapo super glue. The cheapest stuff you can possibly
Well, I don't do El Cheapo super glue.
This is 50% stronger, but
That stuff is not very good. But I have some not El Cheapo super glue right here. It's a brand new one, and I'll open it for you, Tim. This is some good stuff.
This is expensive super glue, and I'll tell you why.
All right, it's ready to go.
All right, here's the deal. He just opened this, and he says that this is El Cheapo. I like the ones that are like.
You like little squish tubes?
I like little squish tubes because I will never go through this much.
Oh, I know. It always goes bad.
It goes
like
bad.
that one right there. It's already gone bad.
This has already gone bad. So I look for.
They only cost $8. No, I'm sorry, $9 for that.
$9.
Yeah, I could buy a whole darn bunch of those little ones.
I buy the 4-packs for $1.
Where do you get them at?
I've gotten them at Harbor Freight. I get them at Dollar Store. I get them wherever I see them.
And it's pretty good glue?
Oh, it glues. Well, we'll see if this stuff glues. I don't know. All right, so what we're going to do is just... Just a little bit. Normally I have a palette, but I'm not at my bench.
What do you mean a palette?
I like a palette. And I use butter dishes.
Oh, I got you a palette. Okay.
Yeah,
like a painting palette.
Yeah, or actually it's a glue palette.
Really?
And this is not going to
I've got an accelerator.
Accelerator. This is why I don't use expensive super glue. Because if you use cheap stuff...
It just glues immediately.
Yes, immediately. What is this? This is like some kind of special juice. Is this the stuff that's going to smell like WD-40?
It evaporates. Look at that.
This is not how you do it. This is not how you do it. This video is terrible.
Tim doesn't know how to use good glue.
Do I have to go get my own glue? Yeah, now it's not going to stick at all. See, this is why.
Now, I never have a problem with that glue.
All right, would you like to glue these two pieces of evergreen together? You have like some kind of other special hands that holds evergreen at a better angle. All right, see, if you use... Yeah, this is...
So I need to buy cheap glue.
Cheap glue.
And I need a chopper.
And you need a chopper. And then you're going to trim that off. All right.
It's looking like a frame already.
It's getting there. All right. So then, I'm going to kind of, since we don't need that much frame, let's just go about maybe right there. Use your finger. And I like these grids because I will use the grids.
We're not going to build the whole frame on this video, but anyway.
Yeah. But this is like how Matthew can maybe fix this.
Yeah, well, see, I needed somebody to come show me what to do.
All right, so that one isn't cut very well. Do you have sanding sticks?
Yes.
You know, basic modeling tools.
I do. They're under all of that evergreen and stuff over there. There's a bunch of them.
This is a softy one. This
okay.
You need like.
I got the. They're under. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
What is this fancy pink one?
220.
Infinity model.
It's Infinity.
I can't read or spell.
I think they're out of business.
I like the nail files.
I got some.
He
goes cheap, man. Tim's a cheapskate. Nail files and
I like those. I could get 20 of them.
I thought if you used the $1 super glue and the $1 sanding sticks, you get a lot better model out of it.
No, nobody knows. Once you paint it, you use good paint. So Matthew, are you a Rust-Oleum or Krylon?
Well, when I did prefer Rust-Oleum over Krylon for some reason.
I second that.
But I'm an MC.
Oh yeah,
W all the way. Enamel.
Okay.
Not lacquer. Look at it. It's looking like a frame, man. You're gonna glue it to the.
Oh yeah, you have to glue it to the bench.
Oh, you've done this before. Look at there.
So that's getting close. And then what do you think? How much frame we need? Maybe. See if I had a pencil.
Yeah, if you had a pencil.
We could just maybe that.
He's making a scribe with the X-Acto.
And what I'm doing is dragging the knife to find the scribe.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because Matthew, is this all the light you have in here? We need to
Do you need more light? It's so lit in here too, man. Here, I can turn this one off for you. There you go.
Matthew's like, I'm never going to invite this guy back.
He's gonna want to destroy my entire frame that I worked weeks on.
All right, so what are we into?
I know.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. And then, yeah, this isn't going to be good, but we're going to like use one of these and go, and we're going to just keep doing this.
Yeah.
Until it fits back in here. Don't be afraid to do this. I mean, this stuff is cheap. This said $2. And I know it's not $2 anymore. It's probably like $5. But look how many of them you get.
Yeah.
And look for them on sale. So, what's going on up here?
I was just testing some different style chrome. I didn't like it. It's still stuck on there.
Oh, this is the Hasagawa?
No. I don't remember what that one is.
I like the Hasagawa.
The finish is nice. I like that, but it's more of a Mylar.
Yeah, that's like Hasagawa stuff.
I think the Tamiya is a Mylar, but I don't think that's Tamiya. I don't remember what the heck that is.
That.
You know what? I know what it is. When I bought that stash recently, there was some other chrome that they had in there.
Okay.
That's what that is. I was just trying to see what it looked like. What the heck was that stuff?
Okay. Oh, look. Matthew has his own little burn pile going on over here.
I got a burn pile.
What is this glue?
That's the accelerator.
Oh. That's WD-40 then.
You don't use accelerator?
No.
Really?
Because the cheap super glue dries so fast.
So fast. And it literally will glue your fingers together.
I think I've shown that on video.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
All right, well, we're going to re-stagger the camera.
Look at something else.
Talk about something else.
Okay, what do you want to
You've already ruined my ambitions of using...
Well, you got the grill. You can get the grill to fit. Here, look. You want me to glue this on? I'll glue this on.
I did glue the roof on. I got to do some sanding and all because it's that two-piece.
Yeah, you got that on.
So I'll have to get in there and do some sanding and get that all molded in, but it's gonna be cool.
I know it's gonna be cool because you build cool stuff.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, speaking of cool stuff, did you bring something in? Maybe we could look at.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a cool.
Look, it's fake.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I fixed it.
Yeah, I am. Look at it. Look at that. It's done already. And my finger was all in the camera. Don't you hate it when people do that? Look at this.
This video is awful.
All right, we're gonna talk about something else now that he's changed my direction. I will take the rear half off and make
I want to see
my
you
own.
scratch build back.
Well, I'm going to.
It's easy. I have utmost confidence.
Okay, and that way, I guess also with the part that I'm was having trouble with was figuring out how to then incorporate this to this. And if I start with a new canvas, then I can use the sheet styrene.
And what you could do is zip these little doodads off.
Yeah.
And glue those because they're going to fit right there and still use the rear axle.
Oh yeah. I got you. Yeah.
Because that'll likely fit. You need to use parts that fit. Think about parts that fit.
That's what he told me. He's like, you're using parts that don't fit. You need to use parts that fit. Well, that's the whole problem to begin with. But anyway, we'll work. Hey, I'll call you, okay? I'll call you.
I don't know if I'll not.
All right, so we're switching gears. Tim brought his GTO Pro Street that he built for the Look to See challenge, right?
It was the 4-in-1 group build.
4-in-1. 4-in-1?
Yes.
Explain. I didn't hear that.
It was for
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yep. It started off with NYS Modeling's
Yeah.
Pro Street.
And you blew that one.
Yeah, Acme and the Porsche got that. So but fortunately the other ones went till December 31st and I finished it just in time for the new year.
All right, so tell me about some of this stuff. Because we were talking earlier about Bob Jernigan's Le Mans?
Grand Prix.
But it's a Royal Bobcat.
Yes.
And I did that video about Bob's car, and he had so much detail that you miss unless the builder tells you about it. And I already know some things on this that you said you did, and I'm seeing them right now.
Well, this one has nowhere near the detail
Oh,
of
no,
Bob's.
no. I'm not comparing it to Bob's at all.
But we are in the Pontiac Club now, so.
Yeah, man, that looks so nice.
Well, thank you.
I would almost think you used the 67 Chevelle chassis or something
Yes,
for that.
Yeah, we already discussed that.
I knew that.
Oh, and the air cleaner isn't good.
Oh,
And it's not even
gosh.
painted. Look at that.
Look at that. He didn't paint the underside, and his carburetors aren't real because they don't even have any holes
that's
in top.
funny. Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, look at that. Man, that looks nice. Now the muffler system, is that the way no, that's
No,
not.
I made those.
Yeah, you made them.
And that is patterned after how the Mopar AAR CUDA exhaust was.
Okay, so you like to do the underside detail as much as the top side.
I just try to add detail everywhere. I just want it to be done good.
All right, so put that air filter back on. I've got some super glue to hold that back on.
No, you don't.
Yeah. So it looks like you've got billet pulleys.
Yep, those were from Mr. Model.
Mr. Model.
That guy out of Brazil, maybe?
And your radiator hose is not a braided radiator hose. And we talked about this earlier, but...
Yes, that is a piece of solder, and then I put shrink wrap over the solder.
Shrink wrap over it.
And then heat it, and it gives it the matte finish.
It does. It looks very...
Rubber-like.
Like a radiator hose, yeah.
And then I have 1/64 inch chrome tape that I use to make the clamps.
Okay. Very cool.
And that's a 3D printed radiator.
It is, okay. I like your radiator mounts too. That's probably something that a lot of us model guys...
that was like part of the thing.
It was with the radiator?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
well, what I'm saying is a lot of us model guys probably don't think about actually having radiator mounts.
Sure.
Or that one actually has it. And that looks nice.
Yeah, and it fit well.
Yeah. Got dual fans. Okay, so what did you print?
Let's see. The air cleaner, the engine. I converted the intake and carbs. The radiator and the fans, and the wheels and tires and the seats.
And that engine is a Pontiac?
Correct. It is a Pontiac engine.
Who was the designer of that?
I'm thinking it was... I can't remember.
Was it off of Cults?
It was off of Colts, but it's too large for 25th scale.
Okay, so you scaled it all down.
I scaled it down. It had to be printed at maybe 92%.
And you printed the wheels. Those look really good.
And those were actually 19-inch Pro Touring wheels that then were scaled to fit the Pro Street tires.
Okay, and you chromed what kind of chrome are you using? Chrome paint for the rear wheels?
Revell Chrome.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've not used any of that yet.
Oh, I drank the stuff. It's very tasty.
It looks really good. Can you touch it and it not turn black?
Well, I typically let it dry for about a week and keep it in the food dehydrator.
That long?
Oh, I'm in no rush.
I guess not. And the badges on the back are
Model Car Garage.
Model Car Garage.
And I designed those.
And you designed those. Well, look at you. And the interior, which I watched the video. And if you haven't watched the video, go over to Tim
the interior
Custom.
you can't really see.
No.
That's why I did an interior video.
You used for the red, that's styrene rod, right? Or plug wire. What was it?
This is plug wire.
Plug wire.
Master plug wire.
Yeah, for the red trim on the seats, that's plug wire that he used. Anyway, that is really cool. Man, that looks nice. Can we look at another one?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so he's got a box full of cars, but I wanted to look at these two, and we'll end with these. So, and I've seen both of these in person, and
You're seeing him in person now.
yeah, but I've seen them in person also. I saw this little guy. I think it debuted at Roanoke, didn't it?
It did. I just finished that.
It debuted at Roanoke, and it's a Mazda, say again?
R360.
R360.
It's a K car. That car has, I think it's only like 7 feet long,
Yeah, it's a tiny car.
and that is 32nd scale.
32nd scale. Okay, and it is really, really small.
Look at his giant hand.
Look how big my hand is. I have big hands. And
It has a 3D printed two rotor in it with a turbocharger, and this car would have like maybe 900 horsepower.
oh, really?
Yeah, that car would kill you very easily. Both of these cars would kill you. That's kind of the theme with most of my models.
And this kit was a Fujimi, or what was it?
I think it's an Airy,
Oh, really?
and I always thought it was a cute little car, and I used the I guess black box VW wide body kit, and the wheels are like 10-inch by 12-inch.
So the wide body kit's off a Volkswagen?
Yeah, I just kind of made it fit.
Really?
It looked like it would fit, so it fit.
I guess if I watched your videos, I would know that. That is cool as heck. Look at that monster roll cage it's got.
I was scratch building. It had 3D printed seats, steering wheel. It has a the shifter that was also done, and it's painted with Tamiya paint.
Golly, that thing's so small. And the wheels did they come with a kit?
Yes, and I had to scale them.
That sounds good. Yeah, man, that is so cool. I'll take that one.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll trade something.
Okay. Oh, and this one it looks like a boat. It looks like a helicopter. But he said it is a boat, but
It's called the jet boat car.
it's not a helicopter engine. Although it is a turbine.
It is a gas turbine engine.
Yeah, so it could be in a helicopter of some sort, I suppose. So,
It was a prototype helicopter engine. And then
Okay.
it went into the Helmet TX, which was the only turbine car to actually win a sanctioned race,
okay.
which was in Huntsville, Alabama. I thought
Really?
was very unique.
And you're from Huntsville.
Yes. And that turbine actually goes through a transaxle to drive the wheels.
Yeah.
So it's not thrust driven. It is
Right, exactly. So
is-
a helicopter is not, the thrust doesn't turn the turbines. It actually goes through a gearbox.
correct.
Yeah, so.
And what was unique about that engine is, I believe it only weighed like 275 pounds.
Yeah, they're so small, but yet they make so much power.
And it made like 400 horsepower.
Yeah.
And so this whole vehicle would maybe weigh 900 pounds tops.
And is that a decal?
Yes.
It is a decal. Okay.
Yes,
It almost looks like it's painted.
Yes, those are custom made decals that I printed and applied.
You made the decals. This guy's so talented.
And it has a plated brass frame. The front suspension is sort of an Ed Roth style that it doesn't have an axle,
Okay, let me turn it back around and look at that.
which kind of makes it look
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
okay.
weird.
I see what you're saying.
Is the spindles are actually connected to the torsion bars, which are just extended.
Okay.
And then it has all RB motion steering on it that the wheels do.
Oh, it does turn. Okay. Cool. man.
And there was a time that it actually turned to the steering wheel. There's actually a guitar string that goes to the
And it used to turn the steering wheel, but
it wouldn't slide between the driver's hands,
oh, man.
and that
Okay.
was frustrating.
Well, that is too cool. And that on the side here is just I guess a handbrake.
Yes, that's the brake. If you're basically you light that candle and you let it go, and hopefully the rear brakes stop it.
Now is the underside detailed?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Gee, man, that is nice. Okay, so you said it's plated brass?
Correct.
Did you plate the brass?
Yes.
You plated it.
Yes.
Okay.
The chassis is brass. The control arms. The car is very strong. It has a lot of weight for what it is, and it needed a brass frame to keep the structure together.
That's neat. Oh, wow. Golly. I was moving around, but I didn't lift it. Yeah, it is heavy. That is too cool, man. Did you make the coilovers?
Those are RB motion.
RB motion. Look at that. That is awesome. God, could you imagine the noise behind that guy's head, though?
It said it spun at 60,000 RPM.
Yeah, right behind his head. He would be deaf.
And he's wearing goggles. He has shoelaces in his shoes.
He has shoelaces. Does he have earplugs?
No.
Well, he's deaf for sure.
He does have a tire gauge in his pocket, though.
Oh, yeah, look at him. Just when you want to make sure that the tires are properly inflated before you light that candle. That is cool, man. Okay, so these. Okay, so tell me, what did the boat come from?
It was from a 1964 El Camino. It was an accessory, and it's an actual boat that AMT produced.
Yeah, because you can see that it is a speedboat. And now, where did you get the idea for this? Did you see something, or is it just trapped in your head and it came out?
It's kind of funny. All I had was the bottom of the boat, the main hull. And I did a video with Doug White.
Yeah.
And he sort of challenged me to build something just using a brake lever.
Really?
And I happened to have the brake lever on the workbench. Or it might not have been a brake lever. It was like a shifter. And I was like, and I just took this little shifter and set it on the boat and said, I think I'm going to build, this is going to be my
Yeah, that's how I do it too, Tim. Wow, that's cool, man. That is so insane. You look like you got the boat grass stuff under his feet, like that would be in a boat. Like
it's got a little piece of carpet there with some hold downs.
That is cool, man. And this is pre-U3D printing.
Correct. Every part on this car was available pre-1968 with the exception of the driver.
Really? And these, did I ask you that already? I don't think I did, but where did they come from?
I have a pretty extensive parts box, and I think that they're from a Imperial or something like that. I don't know.
Really?
It just needed some kind of pods.
Well, they work well.
The
yeah, they work well. That is too cool. All right, well, I guess we'll end this video. Thank you, Tim. Let me put this in your face where you feel real uncomfortable.
There you go.
But anyway, yeah, cool. Is there anything in here that you see that you just couldn't leave without?
Probably we'll cross that bridge. I feel like I'm in a boxcar.
Well, you are sort of in a boxcar.
It's kind of like a boxcar. Can I call you Boxcar Matty?
No.
We'll figure out something that we might need.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by
on
your way down to southern Florida from Huntsville. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. Do appreciate you. And let me switch this. All right. So yeah, is it backwards? Let's see. I can't tell if this thing is back. I don't have anything spelled, so I can't read it. Yeah, I can too. Let me see. Yeah, it's backwards. Anyway, all right. Well, again, thanks Tim for coming. Thanks you guys for watching, and this was a great surprise for me. I mean, all you got to do is just pick up the phone. It's an AC/DC song.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Hey, as always, don't forget hobbynutmodels.com. I'm pointing at your chin. I don't know why, but
and Tim Custom Models.
Tim Custom Models. I'll link him in the video. Go check him out and subscribe if you hadn't already. I'm sure you have. But check out my website, mcvproducts.net, and just thanks, man. This is great.
It's cool.
Had a good time. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you. Bye.